So let's take a closer look at those goals of Nepad. We're going to bring up the aspirations. One is a prosperous Africa based on inclusive growth and sustainable development, an integrated continent that's politically united and based on the ideals of Pan-Africanism. And the last one is Africa as a strong, united and influential global player and partner. Let's take a look then at the structure of Nepad. It's going to come up behind me. So obviously the Assembly of the African Union, and then the HSGIC, the steering committee, and the secretariat, which is followed by the various task teams. So that is how Nepad initially started. Let's take a look at what Nepad says are some of the results in the various countries. We'll start at the top of our continent. We'll go to Algeria. That country has completed its 2,700 kilometers of the 4,500 kilometers optic fiber line from Algeria to Nigeria, which will also benefit Niger. Algeria is an active partner in the construction of an over 2,000 kilometer gas pipeline from Nigeria to Algeria through Niger. Let's go to Nigeria now, where it's leading in the Abidjan-Lagos Coastal Corridor project, which tries to modernize the most heavily traveled corridor in West Africa to facilitate trade and the movement of people and goods. The project includes the establishment of a one-stop border post. Nepad facilitated this project through the provision of technical support to ECOWAS in the areas of project cycle management and experts deployed. Of course, we know ECOWAS is also trying to do a similar thing to the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, but only in those West African states. Let's go to the Democratic Republic of Congo now and see what the benefits of Nepad there have been. The Central African Interconnection Transmission Line project entails the construction of a 3,800 kilometer transmission line system from the DRC to South Africa through Angola, Gabon, Namibia, and the north to Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, and Chad. And finally, we come to the bottom of the continent. In South Africa, Nepad says one of the benefits of it has been the Skills Initiative for Africa, setting up a financing facility to support innovative vocational training initiatives in South Africa. Let's go to Ghana now. SABC News correspondent Nabil Ahmed joins us from there. Very good afternoon to you. Thanks so much for your time this afternoon. You're coming to us live from Ghana, which is integral in terms of location and more for Nepad and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. Tell us more.
Well, indeed, Ghana has benefited a lot from Nepad for a couple of years now. And you know that with the AFCFTA, Ghana is also hosting the secretariat in the capital, Accra. Now, with Nepad, one of the key things we've seen it's achieved in Ghana has to do with the fact that a lot of people have benefited from technical and vocational training to be able to boost their skills, to be able to set up some businesses, some small and medium-sized businesses in order to help boost Ghana's economy. So mainly Nepad's involvement here in Ghana has had to do with the improvement of socio-economic development in Ghana. And you know, because it has a vast range of developmental sectors, we've also had some improvement in terms of the health sector, looking at some issues with malaria interventions and all that. And also it's helped a lot of women and young people to acquire some skills in terms of vocational and technical, as well as agricultural training to be able to really boost the agricultural sector in the country. With the AFCFTA, we know that it's now in its second year of implementation, and largely what Ghana is trying to do with the AFCFTA has to do with trying to boost intra-African trade. A lot of businesses here in Ghana are being empowered so they can take advantage of this trade deal. And for instance, the Ghana's Association of Industries has been having consultation with businesses in the country to see how best they can position themselves to really tap into this continental free trade agreement. So both ways, Nepad and AFCFTA are really helping in terms of boosting the economy of Ghana in that line.
All right, as you've said, the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement implemented 2 years ago, and a lot of the noise and the focus on the goals of the AU, Agenda 2063 and Africa We Want have been focused more on the AfCFTA. Just talk to us about, very briefly, the differences between Nepad and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement and their ultimate goals.
Indeed, both are all geared towards, economic development of, these African countries, including Ghana. But the difference here is that with the Nepad, it's more of, project-based, unlike the AfCFTA. With Nepad, a lot of financial resources have been given to Ghana to see how best they can develop the skills of people, be it in agriculture or technical or vocational, training. Also, women and young people have benefited from that as well. Also, the health sector in Ghana has also benefited from some resources from Nepad to really improve the healthcare delivery in the country. But with the AfCFTA, it's mainly trade-based, and businesses are looking to tap into doing business with other African countries through this agreement, and a lot of conversations have been ongoing to see how best industries in Ghana can really boost their production and also to be able to export to other African countries, or even set up their own businesses in these African countries under the Continental Free Trade Agreement. So although they are both geared towards economic development, they have their specific goals that they really want to achieve. And for the Nepad, as it has mainly been with looking at the local economy of these countries, and Ghana has actually benefited from that. And with the AfCFTA also coming on board, we are looking at these past developments that has been achieved with Nepad may yield some benefit towards this AfCFTA, because in the previous years people have benefited from training and all that. So in the implementation of AfCFTA, they should be able to really expand their businesses and tap into the intra-African trade deal, now that it's also being implemented.
Nabil Ahmed, SABC News correspondent, joining us from Ghana this afternoon. Thanks so much for your time and insight. Let's take a look at how African markets and currencies are performing.